Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Look, the fears of many are starting to be realized with regard to having the VA rate you for certain conditions, right? We've all in the back of our minds, at least most of us, have thought, okay, well, if I get rated for this condition, what sort of adverse effects am I going to have? Am I going to be able to get a job if I have that as a rating? Are they going to be able to find out that I have that rating? Or am I going to be able to own a firearm? Or am I going to be able to, whatever it is, you name it, a lot of us have had those types of fears. And I saw, sadly, an article come through on August 28th, which is today, I believe. They all blur together after a while. So the headline I'm going to give you, and we're going to jump into it. Now, I'm going to preface it with this. This might not affect you, right? This specific article, but the idea behind it could have some sort of, like cascading effects, right? So with that in mind, let's get into it. FAA revokes certificates of 60 pilots getting VA benefits. Okay, now hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. If you're not a member, consider joining. There should be a join button somewhere. It helps to support the channel, which is helpful. And in addition, it helps me to find you in the comment section because you get a little, I call it something different every time, an emblem, a little thing next to your name, which allows me to find you faster in the comment section. So anyway, let's jump into this thing and read what it's about. This is fairly short. The FAA says it's revoked the pilot certificates of 60 pilots as part of a project by the Department of Veterans Affairs to cross-reference its list of those receiving benefits with medical records of active pilots. Okay? According to the Washington Post report, there are a total of 4,800 pilots, including 600 ATPs, which I'm guessing that's like assistant pilot. I'm not really sure. I'm not an aviator. So somebody put in the comments what ATPs is. My guess is it's like the co-pilot, but I don't really know. Including 600 ATPs who were under review because they are also VA beneficiaries. FAA spokesman Matthew Lehner told the Post about half of the files have been completed, and the 60 revocations were for pilots who posed a clear danger to aviation safety. Lehner said most of those under review have nothing to worry about. The FAA used a risk-based approach to identify veterans whose medical conditions posed the greatest risk to safety and instructed them to cease flying while the agency reviews their cases. Lehner said in a statement to the Post, "The vast majority of these pilots may continue to operate safely while we complete the process. Some have been told to fix the paperwork submitted with their medical records, while others have to get fresh medical reports. For its part, the VA is trying to weed out fraudulent claims while also protecting public safety. Given the serious safety issues involved with flying commercial airplanes and to promote the proper use of significant taxpayer dollars, we have been proactively reviewing certain VA disability benefits paid to commercial pilots based on conditions that may be disqualifying if true." Department of Veterans Affairs Inspector General Michael Missal said in a statement, "We will continue to work with the VA and other stakeholders to ensure the integrity of the benefits and services reserved for our nation's veterans." And then that completes the article. But, important to note. And here's the thing. I mean, I've personally known aviators who went all the way through their career and, they don't complain about a single thing while in service And it's not until the last moments as they're getting ready to transition out because of fear of being grounded, right? So then you get out, then you file for whatever it is, and here we go. Now, look, I'm not saying, hey, who cares about public safety, right? Obviously, if there is a huge risk, involved, more than a standard, if the risk is higher than the civilian Joe sitting next to you, then obviously there could be a problem there. But anyway, just wanted to share this information with you. Have a great one. I appreciate you. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.